Hello. Hello there, mates. How's you going? What day are we? Tuesday! Oh my god, I love Tuesday. It's one of my favorite days. Thank you very much to Agdolix for the 36 months sub. Time to annoy Rob doing this before she's on the stream. It did annoy me. It did annoy me. Thank you. Redlet, thank you very much for the 97 months. Daps you up. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Yes. Guys, I feel like I'm missing something. I'm scared. You know? Like, oh, I'm leaving in 2 days. What have I forgotten? Something is staring me in the face. Hi, Blackjack. Oh, yeah. Hey, being sleep deprived. This song is not good enough. Skipping. How close to finish are you? Well, the project is different from preparations for leaving the country. You see, when I get ready to leave the country for an event, I do many things. For example, I get my eyebrows waxed. My eyebrows are officially waxed. Tragically, the woman who did it, I had to get a new woman, and it was horrible. Just horrible. But we'll get into that in a second. But I don't know. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I know I need to charge my headphones. I know I need to look into bringing my laptop, maybe. I don't know if I need to bring my laptop. I'm thinking about it because the flight is 10 hours long and I'm planning on being sleep deprived for it. So I don't think I need to bring my laptop. But, like, what if I need it while I'm there? I don't know. I should bring my iPad. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm missing something. I haven't prepared something. You know, it's like when you get to the day before and you're like, oh, darn it, I don't have a suitcase, you know? And it's like, oh, I should have bought the suitcase. I forgot. My bad. I have a suitcase, but I feel like, you know, there's something else. I'm like, do I need prints? Is there anything I'm missing? I know I need to bring the Raya pins. Pack flirty one-liners to impress women? Oh, well, you know, that's... I don't need to pack that. That's always built in. I got that shit on lock. Don't forget to bring your brain. I know it's mostly going unused. It's always good to take with you. I'm ending the stream. Goodbye, everyone. You guys are so mean to me. Don't celebrate me leaving. Oh my god, stop it! Stop it! A checklist? Yeah, I need my passport. Yep. I do need that. The rest, I don't know. Wow, wow, wow. Going to an airport without your wallet? I think I would be fine without mine. Because my phone has my card on it, so it's okay. But yeah, that would be a little bit stressful. Anyways. Hello, guys. I got my eyebrows waxed yesterday, and I went to this new place because there was a woman who, or my woman who regularly does my eyebrows was not replying to my texts. So I was like, well, okay, that's fine. I'll just go somewhere else. And I look into a place. I look for literally anywhere that's simply available this week because I kind of did it last minute, you know. I show up. It's a nice place. It's a nice joint, you know. And then I get pointed to a corner, and I basically I go squeeze myself into a corner. I'm basically between a shelf and a doorway in the corner of the room where people keep trying to pass through, I'm basically, my legs are like knocking into the wall, the shelf, sorry, because I'm like squeezed so tightly into this area in the corner. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then this woman is just like, what do you want? And I'm like, you can look at my eyebrows. You can see the shape of them. Like, I think it's very obvious to tell where the eyebrow usually is waxed, you know? Like, there is a very thick eyebrow in there, and then around it, there are lots of hairs where they've grown back sparsely, you know, because they don't belong there. Hey, so, fuck my life, bro. She's just like, she kind of clarifies with me like 3 times, and I feel like I was clear enough. I'm like, I like having, so like, do you want small, medium, or big eyebrows? I'm like, I want big. I'm like, whatever it is right now, just leave it that way. Please! Oh my god. This woman is like insane. She just goes for it. I kind of feel the wax on my face and I'm like, I just feel like there's a lot of wax in places that they shouldn't be, but I'm not gonna overreact because, you know, I can't actually tell. And I told her what I wanted. It should be clear. And yeah, she made them too thin. She made them too fucking thin. I looked afterwards and I was like, where's my fucking eyebrows gone? Like, it still looks good. No one's gonna be like, eh. But I love having nice, thick, dark eyebrows. And now they're just like medium-sized eyebrows. And that made me fucking angry. I was like, I looked in the mirror, I was just like, oh. And the worst part as well is she fucking threaded my eyebrows. Like, after the wax was done, usually when I go to other places, they'll wax my eyebrows and then they will pluck the remaining hairs out. And that's fine. She's like threading. She got the thread out and I felt the fucking pain of a threading and I was like, whoa! I was like, whoa! Ow! Ow! I was like, ow, that hurts. She's like, oh yeah, it's fine, don't worry. I'm like, ah, no, are you threading? And she's like, yes, it's good. And I'm like, maybe we could pluck instead. And she's like, no, trust, this is better. And she just keeps going. And I'm like, at that point, you know, I've said ow and like looked like I'm about to cry about 8 times. And I asked for plucking and she's pushed it off. And I'm at this point, you know, too socially inept to like stand my ground. So I'm like, fuck it, I guess I'll just tank the pain. I'm sure it's fine. It was not fine. It really hurt. I really wanted to cry the entire time. It was extremely painful. I don't, like, if you guys have never had your eyebrows threaded, it is literally, I don't even understand what the process is for it to hurt as much as it does. It feels like a serrated knife is just being dragged across your face. It is horrible. It is so fucking painful. It legit feels as if they are cutting open your face. Like, the fact that there is no blood is astounding to me. Threading eyebrows, hold on. I'll get the official thing so I don't fuck it up. I'm describing what it is, because even I really don't understand. Fuck this shit, man. Oh. It is the process of removing eyebrow hair using a piece of thread. The thread, typically made of cotton, is thin yet durable to allow for a strong hold on each strand of hair. It is a form of epilation. Alright, googling the word. Epilation is a hair removal method that involves pulling hair out by the root. Meaning it removes the entire hair, including the root. The process begins with cleaning the skin under and around the eyebrows with a gentle cleanser, blah, blah, blah. At Glow Up Studio, Dallas, our skilled threaders use the butterfly method, holding a piece of thread between their fingers, twisting it, and moving it over the targeted hair. The twisting motion traps hairs between the threads and lifts them out whole, leaving behind smooth, defined brows. So you're okay, so that would explain why it feels like a fucking serrated knife. Because it's twisted, So all of those individual twisted knots on the fucking string are essentially just being dragged over my skin and fucking annihilating the hair and feeling like it's cutting me open. Doesn't plucking do the same thing? I think threading hits more at once. Difference between plucking and threading. Threading allows you to save a lot of time by targeting groups and lines of hair versus each individual strand. This can cause some hairs to break, meaning in less time between blah, 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 whatever. What the fuck does it... This person said threading is inexpensive, fast, and relatively painless. Excuse me. It is the most painful thing I have ever experienced on my face. You had your nose hair waxed and lived through it? How was that? Because Skywards was saying, he was preaching it. He was like, you should get your nose hair waxed. And I was like, no, I'm okay. What the fuck? You feel bad for people who get their eyebrows done already, but the more you talk about it, the more I feel dread for them. No. Getting your eyebrows done is awesome. I highly recommend it. I think a beautifully shaped eyebrow is like one of the most poggin things you can do for your look. And like waxing is not bad. Like it is fine. I like waxing. And plucking is also fine. Threading is the problem. Threading is the enemy. And having a bad person that doesn't do what you want is the enemy as well. You cried against your will? What the fuck? How bad is it? Yeah. Waxing and plucking, Raven, totally not that bad. My nose hair is not visible to my knowledge, so I have no need to like get rid of it. But Skywood was swearing on it because he said that it makes you breathe so much easier and you don't have all of those like issues. You know, I don't know if you guys have this because I have it and Skywood had it pre-waxing. But when I wake up in the morning, I feel very clogged up, like I have to go blow my nose a bunch and stuff. Sky says that when he got his nose hair waxed, he no longer had that issue. I don't know. I don't know if I would want to go through the pain of nose hair waxing for that, though, you know? I mean, I already live with this, right? Why change? Why change? Because what happens if it's amazing? But, like, the pain of the nose hair waxing sucked, right? Then I'd have to live with the knowledge that to feel that beautiful feeling again, I would have to go get my nose waxed again and feel that pain again. And if I don't want to go through that pain again, I just have to live knowing that my life is inferior, right? Like, I should just keep living in inferiority without knowing what better could be. That fresh London air straight into your lungs. Mmm, yum, yum, yum. Anyway, I'm happy with my dog shit breathing. Thank you very much. Big stretching. I finished reading the 2 Luna Snow X Magic fanfics I was reading. They weren't super long. One of them was 11 chapters, which was pretty nice, but it's got more to come. The other one's only 4 chapters, but they're both good and I like them. And the other ones I've read so far, I haven't liked as much. I gotta keep searching, but I'm sad. I went back to Overwatch fanfiction because yeah. I had to go back to Overwatch fanfiction. What else happened? What else happened in my last few days? Oh yes, OFFKAI. Haha. I've been working on OFFKAI. I was thinking I wanted to maybe... There's a piece of viral art. I was thinking of getting prints of it, but I have to go to a printing shop like tomorrow or something. So I'm not sure, like... There might be a printing shop like near OFFKAI as well, maybe. Because I'm bringing rare prints, but I kind of want to get viral prints done as well. Just a couple. Just be like, hey, if you find me little dirtlings, you can have one. But I don't know if I'll get them done in time. I'm kind of rushing for time. I still need to do... There's like, I want to say like, a couple, like 2 to 3 more streamable actions I need to set up just to close out the show at the end of it. And then I'm done with the technical side of things. Like tonight I'm going to be doing the audio for the whole thing. And then that leaves me with tomorrow to test it all and fix any problems, which is scary. I don't have much time left. I'll be having a good couple days. Wife's out till Friday afternoon. Isn't that meant to be a sad thing? Aren't you meant to be sad? Like, oh no, my wife's gone. When one is laying in bed, the blood gets to your head and it swells up the mucous membranes, therefore stuffy nose feeling in the morning. Oh, interesting. Huh. Interesting. Huh. I read the first 4 Magic comics. Not gonna lie, they were kind of boring. What does the first 4 Magic comics mean to you? What does that mean? How many issues did you have with StreamerBot while making the project? I would say not many. I think the main issue I had with StreamerBot was the Gamba game. Trying to make the Gamba game was it would be easy for me to make like 20 buttons to control everything manually for it, but I really didn't want to do that. I wanted to automate it, so I tried to automate it, and that took like, I don't know, it took me like 12 hours to make that one thing. So I went insane, and it's so boring. Holy fuck, it's been so boring. Like, because so there's not actually been any problems, as in like nothing really broke, but it took so long to figure out how to make stuff that I wanted to make, that it took fucking forever. And then I found out that I needed extra assets that I hadn't drawn, so I had to draw some extra assets. I was like, ah! But I did a test run. I'm a little concerned about time, because I did a test run with my friend Dom last night. And we speed ran it. Like, I was being pretty memey, you know? I was just like, I didn't do the character creation stuff properly with him. I was like, hey, just choose 3 now. We quickly moved through that. And then I was like, okay, blah, 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 roleplay, blah, 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 roleplay, quick. Okay, go, yeah, do this. I barely played the games with him. And we finished it in about 35 minutes. Which is kind of concerning, because in the actual thing, I would like to be taking my time with everything, you know? But I guess, I don't know. I guess there's like 25 extra minutes of like fucking around time. I guess it'll be fine. I mean, the main thing is that I've given myself a certain amount of time for each scene, so I'll just cut some stuff short. Like, I won't do stupid extra roleplay if the time is like moving along really fast. You read the literal first four from 1984? Yeah, but I'm saying, what does that mean? Because, like, there is no, like, this is Magic Comic number 1, this is Magic Comic number 2. So what did you read? Okay. Yeah. I'm really concerned about my OFFKAI project. I mean, I keep telling myself it's probably fine. Hi, Curiosity. Hello. But I need to get this shit tested ASAP. I need to ask Skyward if I can borrow his PC. I'm thinking I can test it tomorrow morning when I wake up. But I'm also putting myself on American schedule right now. I'm staying up till like 10 to 11 a.m. and I'm waking up at like 6 p.m. because I'm trying to be on San Jose sleep schedule because I want to make the most of OFFKAI and I don't want to be fucking tired the whole time. And I also have to wake up in the mornings a bunch of times in San Jose. So I need to make sure my sleep schedule is kind of aligned so I can wake up easily and be like actually sleeping well. So it scares me to think that like after I finish my audio tonight, you know, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. It'll be 6 p.m. It'll be 6 p.m. when I wake up, and then I'm already at the end of tomorrow, you know. And then I leave really early in the morning, the next day. They were just called Magic. They were the oldest things I could find about her. Really? What? Magic. $1984. Is it Magic the Ileana and Storm Limited series? Ooh, I should read these. Good luck being in San Fran time. Hey, you. You might arrive before I do. I doubt it. I arrive in the evening on Thursday. I never read those Magic comics. What I did was I went on her wiki page and I spoiled myself on what her life was like or whatever. But they just, on the wiki page, it was like, oh, this thing happened to Magic. And then it would source it at the bottom. It would cite, like, where, what comic it came from. And then I would just read those. I'd be like, oh, that looks interesting. And then I'd read that. And then I ended up just bouncing around and kind of finding my grips. I was like, oh, she's part of this thing. Okay, I'll read this. There's, where is it gone? Is this the Magic one? I wouldn't recommend, I wouldn't recommend using this site. I used it for a little while, but then I realized how meaningless it is. But there's this website that literally lists every single appearance that she has in any comic. Actually, it is kind of useful. Basically, if you look at this, you'll notice that there are some strings like in some of the things where it will be like, oh, it will say like X-Men Unlimited Infinity Comic 2021, and then it will say that in a row like she was a part of volume issue 88, 89, 1991. So you're like, okay, so she shows up for 4 issues in a row. That means she was probably like kind of involved in that like plot line a little bit. And there are some that are longer. And it's all, yeah, that's how I was kind of finding like things that she was a part of in a meaningful way. But mostly, yeah, I was using the wiki and I was like, oh, Magic did this thing, she was a part of this storyline, and that seems kind of cool. Okay, and then I would go read those comics. That's it, yeah. You had very little clue what was happening in the first 2 issues. I mean, I will say the thing about the old comics is they tend to repeat their stuff a lot. Like, I'm skimming this Magic issue 1 right now. And it's just kind of hashing out her history. Again. This is cool though. I gotta read this. Ah. But yeah, apples. Yeah, I'm so on. I'm on Marvel right now. I kind of wanted to. I want to yap to you guys whilst watching Dota. Yes. Hold on, we're going to general gaming. Ha ha ha. We'll still talk, but I want to watch this game. I'm not gonna talk about the game because I don't fucking care about it, but who is the... What broadcasters are there? I want this one. There we go. Okay. She was watching Dota this whole time? No, I wasn't. I was not. I was tabbed out of it. I was talking to you guys. I was not even looking at the game. I was waiting for the game to start. It was in drafting phase. Can you put on some game sounds? Oh, that's really annoying. Then you guys are gonna hear the game sounds.
Very nice start for them.
No, they're costing in the game. I don't know how to get rid of that. Wait, hold on.
When this is a classic Alclane, super strong with that.
Oh, there we go.
You might never recover.
Ah. Yes. So, Cause I wanted to see who was gonna qualify for TI. Okay, if you're not Dota pilled, guys, these 2 teams playing right now are in the lower bracket final of a qualifier for like Dota's biggest tournament of the year. It's like, if you know anything about League, it's like Worlds. They're trying to qualify for Worlds right now.
Somebody iced the Dyer's
That's all you need to know. They're 1-1. This is the final game. Whoever wins this game is going. TI's the big one, yeah, yeah. Oh. Dude, every single day, changing topic, I keep seeing people graduating, like VTubers graduating, and I'm so surprised, I guess, because I'm like, where are they all going? Because most of the time when people graduate nowadays, it's not for like actual graduation purposes, it's to go join a corporation. But I'm like, how many freaking corpos are there? Because there are some of these people, right? I looked into them a little bit, and some of them have like some controversial shit. So I'm like, well, there's no way those people would go to like freaking Hollow, right? So I'm like, where would they go? Because like, I feel like joining Niji-Sanji at this point seems a little sus. Because that company's a shithole. Of like drama and conspiracy. Or not conspiracy, just drama. Like, I loosely followed the whole thing with like this twisty person, whatever. Dude, why is my game lagging? Is it a problem with the... I don't know. Anyway. I leave in 5 minutes and we're talking corpo. I was just saying that I'm surprised that there's so many graduations that have happened. And I'm wondering where they're all going. Because I don't understand why anyone would join Niji at this point. But there's so many graduations. It's like, even if they all went to like let's just say Hollow drop a new thing, right? Even if they went to Hollow, there's only like 4 to 5 people in a gen. Where are the rest of those fuckers going? It'd be weird if they joined Niji. So I'm like, what else is there that's like a big one? Because some of these people are saying like, oh, I'm going for the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm like, holy fuck, what's going on? Because it's obviously there's some people who are like stupid and they're like, oh, maybe they're joining Bishoujo, and it's like, man, you know, understand you don't graduate when you join Bishoujo, right? They're like assigning, they're a talent agency. They're just gonna assign you as your current thing. You don't graduate when you join Bishoujo. That's not how Bishoujo works. Oh, Phase Connect. How big are the gens for Phase Connect?
Expectations altered.
The dusk is always ready for a fight.
Some of the others are artists and riggers who may have gotten offered some sort of exclusivity deal. What does that mean? What, like to graduate though? Man, it's so annoying. The camera is so bad. I'm gonna do directed camera, see what happens. See, here's the thing. I don't think that Hollow is doing another gen, personally. Because someone said that this was like irrelevant, but after reading about them saying that they're gonna focus on their own talent for this year, I don't see any reason why they would do a new gen. Wasn't it like, I remember seeing like a article by like Yago saying like, oh yeah, like, you know, we've had all these graduations, and obviously, yeah, it's concerning. We're gonna like really focus on our current talents. So why would they then debut a new gen? It makes no sense. That is true. Opportunity of a lifetime could mean not that. I think with, at least with Niana though, I mean, I don't know who she, I don't know who she is. I don't watch her content. I don't know her at all. I just obviously saw it because it showed up on like the virtual YouTubers Reddit. But like, she said like, oh, I hope you'll find me again. So I'm assuming that that means that she's going corpo rather than an IRL opportunity. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I guess I was just wondering, like, where all these people could be going. Because I'm not super on top of, I'm not super on top of...
This one was always mine.
Corpos. Also, it looks like even directed camera's a little bit jittery, so I may as well just go back to the camera for this. Fuck it. Yeah, Face Connect, I guess, then. Ugh, it always bothers me so much that people can't just, like, say this stuff. Like, I kind of get the culture, but it also confuses me. Like, if it's your past life, quote in quotes, that you're currently on, you know, before you go and debut, I don't understand why you can't just say, like, hey guys, I got signed to an org, I'm out. Well, I guess they don't want... I don't know, I just... Like, you don't have to specify who it is, or give any hints towards that. Like, I understand that they'd want things to be quiet, but, like, I don't know. Ugh. It just bothers me that they can't just say truthfully the reason. It makes, like, it just kind of bothers me that they have to lie, you know, because there are people that have done their, like,
Oh, good.
little messages where they're like, sorry guys to, like, graduate, you know, but, like, the times we had were so beautiful, I will, you know, goodbye forever. And then they appear again in a month, and I'm like, okay. I don't know why we're like, why is the
Radiant's
culture
top
one where you
towers
have to just
aliens
lie? Why not
want
just...
that.
What does it really do?
Dire's bottom tower's getting the business.
FaZe is strange because they just finished up their Invader gens, which basically ran like each other. That's the one that Cleo's a part of, right? Let me change my... What? Someone I'm watching actively had to go to her Discord and say, guys, this is a good thing. I just can't tell you. Yeah, it's so strange. So strange to me. Square Body, thank you very much for the 7 months and a tier 2. Sheesh! You can't leave. I'm not leaving. You're good.
Radiant's top tower's hurting.
Well, I mean, I am leaving, guys. I mean, I've already promised at least 8 graduations this year. Oh yeah, guys, I was gonna ask you to pick a number between 1 and 100 for me. Unrelated to what we were just talking about.
Radiant's mid tower.
100! 100 again? 21, 64? Okay. No, guys, that's enough. That's enough. Alright. Daleks and Polly, because you both said 100. I will be graduating 100 times this year. Thank you. Thank you for your contributions.
Radiant's mid tower.
Oh my god, he survived. That is so fucking sad. Oh my god, they wanted him so badly. Holy shit, that was so upsetting for OG. Fuck.
Balance the scale.
That's a classic Sven maneuver. I'm always happy I can assist with you becoming your worst version of yourself. Thank you. But I get started on it. Only 197 days left in 2025. That's fine. I'll just do one every 2 days and then fit in like a lot right at the end. Oh my god, she survived. That's so sad. Me on Ray's 55th graduation. Every other stream. Imagine. Fuck.
Gotcha.
There's nothing I find funnier than saying I'm gonna graduate. I cannot explain why. I just think trivializing it is hilarious. Bray likes giving us anxiety. Well, that's the thing, is I'm trying to dull you to it. If I say I'm gonna graduate 100 times, you know, can you even be anxious? You must know at a certain point that I'm fucking being a troll, you know? I will never post a whimsical image of myself with a white background of me looking happy like I'm about to die. I'll never do that to you though. I will say I will graduate, but I would never post that picture, bro, unless it's real. I wouldn't do that to y'all. The sad smile, Polly. Oh my god. If you were trying to make us okay about it, then you'll graduate tomorrow. Guys, I'm not graduating. Or am I? I'm doing my 16th. I was thinking I'll do my 16th graduation next week, and then I'll do my 4th graduation maybe 3 weeks from now. I was considering the order. I just think it's like important for me to be able to flex my creativity by not adhering to normal standards of graduation timelines. Final stream and graduation student every stream talk. This is my final stream ... before OFFKAI. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna graduate tomorrow, and then 2 months from now, you're gonna see Face Connect debut Viral the Dragon. What's up with that? I got gifted a sub and now Ryan's graduating. No, not yet. Well, yeah, well, I'm on my 87th graduation. If you can just chill and relax and enjoy.
No breaking through the dire structures for now.
I'm gonna do my 90th graduation on the Christmas, I think.
I see a lot of nothing in nothing.
Did you see Nimi's hat announcement where she literally put the title as big, happy, fun announcement with a normal thumbnail and her followers still panic? People will panic over anything. Honestly, it's like, it's so funny. Long live Viral. Yahoo! Yippee! I think, like, it would be so fucking funny to join a corp and as Viral. It would be so fucking funny. But the only thing that would suck about it is that I would obviously then instantly lose the IP to my character. But it would, like, the bit in my head, hilarious. Unfortunate reality, can't happen. Guys, I have an announcement. 30 more graduations, baby. Let's go! Scare us more with a 3-month break than an announcement stream. Jesus Christ, that's kind of brutal.
Somebody's on a roll.
I wonder when VShojo are gonna debut their people from their auditions. I'm starting to believe the auditions weren't real. It's been a year or something since they opened them, right? I wouldn't have expected the process to take this long. Because I imagine, timeline-wise, given that they had the video auditions open for a month and then they would start doing interview processes, it should only take till the new year to complete the whole thing, realistically. So you have, like, it's been like, what, it's probably been 6 months since they decided who to bring on. That's quite a long time. Yeah, Amma took over a year to do, but that was because she had, like, really big contract issues, right? I mean, I guess the audition recruits could also have problems, but I would imagine they would have less issues because they were auditioning to try and get in. Whereas I'm assuming VShojo approached Amelie,
Guess what's happening to dire
and then they just had to, like, figure out what they wanted. I don't know. I guess that's the thing. I guess I don't know. Maybe it is just
something about that bottom tower.
a contract issue.
Dire's bottom tower got blown to bits.
Anxiety. Polo. You know what the nicest thing about being corpo is, guys? It's that everyone posts art of you all the time, and you'll say, like, guys, we're doing a big fish, little fish, slimy sock collab this week, and then there will be like 6 eyes that will draw you in big fish, little fish, slimy sock. And then you just get to have that for your thumbnails, and you don't have to, like, make a good thumbnail. You just take this artist's beautiful artwork and you just slap that shit on and you say done. Imagine just having a horde of people that make your thumbnails for you. What is my frame rate? Only 60 frames per second, please. You know what?
Come on, sprites.
You're starting to get more fan art? Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is that when you're a corpo, these people make art, or at least Hollow anyway. Everyone makes art of the specific games you're playing, so your thumbnails are always super beautiful. Because you just have like tailored thumbnail art, because everyone wants you to use that art for their thumbnails. That's just OP. That is OP. My point is, my point is it fucking sucks to make thumbnails. So I'm saying it's a superpower for corpos that they can just
Radiant's top towers and
have that shit made all the time. Whoa, deny your ward. No.
Radiant's top towers taking hits.
It's free real estate. I hate making thumbnails. I'm sure Liam also hates making thumbnails. At this point. Oh man. Guys, I finally learned how to play Magic. I've been trying to learn how to play Magic in Marvel Rivals for like literally 4 months? 4 months on and off. I would go into the practice lobby and I would practice her and I would be like, okay, I kind of understand her, and then I would play a game of her and I would just fucking feed my heart out. I've now finally played a bunch of Magic games where I actually can carry and get MVP. It's happened. We're fucking back. We're so back. Woo! I learned how to do the one-shot combos on like Luna when she's ulting. I then performed it on a Cloak and Dagger in her ult. It was awesome. She was just like, oh, it's fucking 2 of us or whatever. I don't remember her voice line. Fuck that bitch. Anyway, I was like, behold, dark child, and then I did a little fucking kickflip, and then I charged my slash, and then I dashed onto her, and her fucking body went flying through the air. She died. That woman died. I killed her. I was so proud of myself. I was like, what a beautiful day. That could be a newbie shoujo gen, but doing a more standard way of debuting a gen. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's taking a lot of months because they're doing a gen. Those first Magic games were a sight to behold. That is so mean. I can now assassinate sports most of the time. Nice, I can't. These bitches are always standing next to each other. And they always have little circles on the ground, healing themselves. I hate them. Arc 1's ghost can hit smoked enemies? I believe so. I didn't watch it just now, so I can't say that for sure, but I'm fairly certain. Going off my own knowledge.
Radiant's bottom towers seen better days. Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight, right?
I want to watch another Marvel movie before I go to America. Do you guys want to watch X-Men tomorrow or something?
Radiant's
wait, do I have time to watch it tomorrow?
better days.
Probably.
Regeneration.
I'll see how much work I get finished tonight, and then I'm so down to watch a movie tomorrow.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
You're missing them. Why are you missing the Marvel watch along? What's going on? Why aren't you showing up?
Radiant's bottom tower.
You have like work or something? Boo, boo. I don't know what time zone you're in. We watched some on the weekend, right?
Radiant lost one of them bottom towers.
Family stuff? No. No. Dude, OG are really struggling. This game is boring as fuck. There's been no kills. I had to help your dad out. This is so sad. It's okay. Guess what? There's like 46 films that we're gonna watch, so you'll be there for some of them. I'm sure of it. Hear me out. We could just simply end the stream right now and go watch X-Men.
Mid tower's coming apart.
No, I gotta... I need the audio to be complete on my stream, and then I'll allow myself a movie. You managed to bullshit your way and stay in the kitchen? Fuck yeah, Raven, let's go. We're watching all the Sony stuff as well, not just MCU. We're watching all of the Marvel MCU stuff, which is 36 movies, and then we're watching X-Men, which is 10 movies. That's what we're watching. Maybe we'll watch only 9 X-Men movies. I really don't want to watch Logan. I really don't want to watch Logan, man. 9 X-Men movies. I fucking hate that movie.
Radiant's top tower's taking hits. The Radiant
It was so
got one
depressing.
top tower.
What does the terrible Sony stuff entail? Is that like Morbius? I don't even know what Morbius... Yeah, no. Yeah, is that Morbius? But that's the best X-Men movie? I hate that shit. It was so depressing. It was just such a dark, depressing movie. I didn't like that. I didn't fuck with it. and Logan himself felt so different to like how they are in the movies. I just didn't... It didn't feel good. It didn't feel like Wolverine. It just felt like a gritty movie. I think it was a good movie. It just I didn't like it. Oh my god, yeah, we got to watch, guys. We got to watch Morbius. I fucking love Morbius. I don't want to watch Madame Web. I watched that over someone's shoulder when I was on a plane, and I fucking I hated that silent movie. Dude, this Sven doesn't die. It's insane. Shush. You haven't seen Logan yet? I mean, it's a good movie if you like that kind of movie. I could see why other people would like it, I just didn't. I would rather he gets eaten by Hulk and bursts out of his stomach. Yes, that would be awesome. He's not a manlet in the movies, is he? Because it's really funny in Marvel Rivals how tiny he is. And in the comics. I feel like he was kind of tall in the movie. Oh yeah, shit, there's the other Spider-Man movies. Holy fuck, there's a lot of movies. And the movies do make him tall? Yeah. I didn't know how teeny he was until I played Marvel Rivals.
Balance the scale.
Has the item shifted at all, guys? Or is the camera bugged? Have we been on Void Spirit this entire time? I think we've been on this guy the entire time. What the hell is his axe? Why did he rush it? Flux silences when the target's alone. It deals more damage and lasts longer. What? What? Rushing axe for a silence that only works when they're alone? What? Is that good? 20% flux slow talent.
Dire's top tower, you know the drill.
We'll take that.
Huh.
The Dire might want to mine their top tower.
Holy shit, he gets 1.5 all attributes for activating a rune? I had no idea. Guys, I don't think OG's going to TI. I think Nigma Galaxy's going to TI.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart. Radiant structures.
Uh-oh.
Dire's top tower. You know
I do think Nigma have a much better chance at TI than OG, but I like OG's players
Dire
more.
structures looking fortified.
I really love Kidaro and Stormer,
Mine their top tower.
so that makes me sad.
I amplify my impact.
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up.
I love the part where I don't know what's going on. That's so fair.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
Basically, there are people and they're playing the game and they have to kill the other guys and they're killing them. Don't worry about it.
Invisibility.
Here's the easiest way to understand what's going on in Dota. At the top here where it says 7 to 10, underneath that is this little gold number that says 7k gold. Whoever has a bigger lead is usually winning the game. If it goes to like over 3k, that team is like in a good position. If it gets to 7k, they're in a great position. But the longer the game goes, the more the number needs to like change to be worth something. So like, if the game was like 60 minutes with 7k lead, that doesn't really mean anything. But if the game is like 10 minutes at 7k lead, that's insane! So right now, 7k is pretty good. But like, if they were really shit stomping, they'd be at like 15k plus. We're not gonna bring up Alchemist, Polly. We're not gonna bring up Alchemist. That's confusing. We're trying to explain this to a newcomer.
Dire's courier has made its final delivery.
All right, team fight, team fight. Whoa, stuff is going on. Holy shit, Sven is hitting, but is he gonna die for the first time this game? No, because he has a satanic. Ah, triple kill for Sumail. And it is fucking Jover, guys. Now we're at 11k lead. You see? Look at that. 11k. What I was just talking about has now become more relevant. Anyway, back to interesting topics. When I get back from OFFKAI, what do we want to do? The whole world is open to us when I get back. What are we streaming? We finished Dishonored 2? Skyward is leaving at the end of the month. Mayhaps we can do a karaoke stream. Let me check my calendar. He leaves on the day I get back home from OFFKAI. So we'll have that entire week. One of the days we're gonna do D&D with DR. Otherwise, yeah. I guess so the week I'm back from OFFKAI, we'll get a karaoke stream done. Wahoo! Am I excited to see what Rainbow shows at OFFKAI? There's only 2, right? Dustco did a little doodle raya sticker, and then I forget their name, but I retweeted their post. Someone made a little raya cat in a banana keychain ? And then that's it, I believe. Honestly, I didn't expect anyone to make anything for Raya because I just don't expect it to sell, right? So I'm very surprised. Very cute. We can play Fortnite. I would play Fortnite if they added Satsuki to Fortnite. Oh, I turn my fan on, it's hot. Ah! Okay. So mail down means nothing. Ghost needs to die for this for anything to happen here. Why do I not have the player names above the heads? Dude, the new settings is so confusing. There we go. Yeah, it's been so hot. I was eating breakfast earlier, which was a nice egg sandwich, but the egg sandwich was hot, and I was hot, so I was sweating in my pajamas, which is gross. I would also play more of the Satsuki. That's what I'm saying, right? I don't know what it would. I don't know who would have to be added other than Satsuki to make me like play Fortnite for longer than a 2 days or something. Void is so sad. I know. It's surprising. I mean, obviously this is like mid Void, but I've seen this carry Void being played in the other games, and that looked really sad. And then I'm seeing Void played now, and it also looks really sad. But people are playing Void, which makes me think Void is good. But I'm not seeing why it's good. Also, guys, I was very excited about this. Very excited. But I realized that the people that I saw at TwitchCon Europe are not going to be at OFFKAI, which means I can wear the exact same outfits again. And no one will know. No one will fucking know. I'm so happy because I fucked with my outfits for TwitchCon, man. No, not filth maxing. I washed the clothes. I just mean that the actual outfit ensemble. As in, no one can say, oh shit, Rhea only has 2 fits. How embarrassing. Because they won't know. I got lots of fits, guys. But I'm trying to decide what I want. There's one specific fit that I fucked with like hella hard at TwitchCon that I'm gonna wear on the Saturday of OFFKAI. Then I have 2 more days that I gotta figure out my outfits for. I wanna wear like something pretty casual on Sunday, because I want to be like comfortable when I'm streaming. And then Friday, I think maybe Friday I'll wear something fancy. Wait, when is my mixer, Smiles? Let me see here. Okay, never mind. This will not influence my clothing. You know what I'm most excited? I'm most excited to meet Vane. I'm so excited! I hope that she is small enough to be picked up. I want to pick her up. Oh, Oh my god, I'm going to fucking throw Vonnie.
We'll take that.
Dire's top tower's getting beat down.
Oi.
Dire went and fortified their structures.
You guys who are going to OFFKAI, you promised to go to Vonnie's store, right guys? You promised to go buy Vonnie's things, right? She has new merch. She got little bags made, like wait, hold on. Let me figure out what they were called.
Technical difficulties.
Eco bags. You got eco bags with Advent design on them, and they're so cute. Life goals: pick up tiny women. Bro, my Skyward's friend came over yesterday, and she is so fucking small. Like, her height is fine, but like she just like her body mass is like, it is not there in the sense that like she looks fine, she looks healthy, but holy fuck, she is pickable. Like, oh my god. I literally said to her, I was like, hey, do you mind? Can I just like pick you up? She's like, yeah. I picked her up. It was easy. I've never struggled less with something in my life. She was like, wow, you're so strong. I was like, no. That's the thing. You're so light that even I, in my frail Victorian peasant child form, can pick you up. It makes me feel strong. I appreciate that. Thank you. I like that. I like picking people up. I don't know what merch Vonnie's gonna be selling. I know she has her old prints. I don't know if she was working on new prints, but I don't know if she'll have them. She'll have her eco bags. I don't know what else there is. She's sharing a table with Bones.
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up.
Poor Stormstormer, run for your life. Since it's not updating the thing, guys, who do you want to see the items of? Should we look at Stormstormer and see if he ever leaves poverty? Or shall we see Arkwood, who's nearly 6 slide? Can you show her much? I don't think she's posted it. This Sven is too fucking strong! Hello, Atsway. It's all your training at the gym? Gaslight yourself? Yeah, sure.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
I will be gaslighting myself. I'm very powerful. I haven't been to the gym in like ages at this point. Like a month, maybe. No, that can't be true. 3 weeks? I've been eating really bad and I haven't been to the gym in 3 weeks, which is the opposite of what I wanted for OFFKAI. I said I was gonna get big and strong. Oh yeah, what is up with the glue eating? Hey Kyle! You guys have like a bunch of head cannons, right? Like you know, oh, we're Dirklings, we eat rocks. When did you guys start sniffing glue? Can you gaslight me to work harder? Like all in gaslight? I can't gaslight you, but I can threaten you if you want. Don't worry about it. Maybe we'll not have that be a maybe we'll keep that as like an individual. Maybe it's just Foy that's a croc or someone that sniffs glue, you know. Maybe not all of the Dirklings sniff glue. Go for it, record it, voice record it. You can voice record it. Actually, if you don't fucking work right now, I'm going to come to your house with a bat and break every single bone in your body twice. Just to make sure that you're in as much fucking pain as possible. There won't even be the remnants of bones left. It will just be dust. That is how much I'm going to fucking atomize you if you don't get back to work right now. I'll also fire you. It is a lore in my state that you can't sniff glue. Interesting. What about huffing paint? You were hoping to get a beach ball before summer, but you've only lost 3 out of 10 kilos I hope to. Oh, no! I really like the idea of working out, and then I really hate doing it. And then I really like doing it, but then I really hate doing it multiple times again, so it's like really hard, you know. It's really hard to handle that concept. There was a period of time when I was working on Bibu's project where I was going to the gym quite often. And I was getting like really good mental health benefits out of it. Like I was feeling really good. Like to the point where I would go to the gym and I would like want to stay in the gym all night. You know? Like I would go there, I would do like walking for half an hour on an incline or something, and then I'd be like, oh man, I like the gym. You know, I finished my workout technically, but like I don't want to go home. So I would just like find other stuff to do or just sit on the mat or just like, I don't know. I was like, oh, I just want to chill here, to be honest. I haven't recaptured that feeling in a while. I mean, I usually don't have the time to do that, you know. I kind of wish my life was so simple where I could just do that, though. I could just, like, have a job and I come back home and then I go sit in the gym. And, we're done. Eating less food is a hot button. So I have the issue where I don't eat any food at all and I'm not losing weight. I think my body, like, someone was saying my body's used to, like, poverty eating at this point. Therefore, I would have to eat even less to lose weight somehow. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I eat like 2 meals a day and they are not big. I must be consuming like 600 calories max or something.
Radiant's bottom tower's seen better days.
So I don't know what the fuck is happening. It's not like I'm overweight, I'm just average.
There goes Radiant's bottom tower.
And the little I eat is not making me lose weight. Bro, that was so spiteful. Sven chose his first target to be a fucking support enchantress instead of anyone else. I don't know what I'm looking at. Who's winning this fight? I can't tell. Oh, Sumail's so fine. Never mind. And Sven is also fine. Oh wait, Beastmaster's down, but Alchemist ult ran out. He's dead. Whee! Okay, they won. Oh, it's so over! No! OJ! That's really sad.
Chalk it up for the dire.
No! OJ! No. Stormer, I pray for you, brother. 186, he is going to be receiving some angry betters messages in his inbox post haste. I pray for him, bro. That was a hard game. That was sad. I mean, Ghost, this guy, has been so good at Doa now for, like, the last 2 years that I've seen. He's actually fucking cracked. This guy tried so hard. This guy came in as a stand-in and just blew everyone's expectations out of the water and then continued to perform. What a fucking goat. He deserves the TI. You've gained a lot of weight recently because you have no self-control and your parents keep buying snacks. No! Polly, we gotta fix that shit, bro. We need to get punishments in the Discord. There needs to be a punishments channel, new channel, of course. We need a new channel. Punishments channel. Every time you sin by eating a snack, you have to go in the punishments channel and say, guys, hey everybody, my name is Rhea, and today I ate a bar of Alpine Milka chocolate. and then everyone in there will go, shame, 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 and you'll be lashed 20 times by each person until you're bleeding and crying. Obviously, it will all be roleplay, written roleplay, but I believe that together we can shame the bad habits out of each and every one of us. But my name isn't Raya. Well, obviously, I was just giving an example of myself, as I did eat an entire bar of Alpine Milka chocolate bar the other day, and I felt bad about it. No-Tail's also gonna get hate comments for his draft? Yeah. Oh, I love Joe. Accept friend request from Joe. We love Joe. How big of a bar? I don't know, like a pretty decent bar. Not massive, but like big. Not like if you were to buy a regular Kit Kat, you know, it's not that kind of chocolate bar. It's like a, you know, multiple lines of like 4 squares type bar. I remember when we were Steam friends and then Valve didn't give me my AAML. I also remember that. I love unfriending people. Isn't that a slab? Yeah, slab. But there are different sizes of slabs. There are quite large slabs. What's in this treasure? I don't think I've seen this treasure. I had to remind you to unfriend me? That's not true. I totally remembered. Me when I totally don't even remember how the interaction went down anymore. I like the butterflies around this set. And of course, I love a good cowboy hat, because every hat is a cowboy hat. She's a butterfly. This is cute. Finally, a normal Marcy set. That isn't big-tittied awooga. I like the color scheme on this a lot. Oh look! Another cowboy! I wouldn't use any part of this, I don't think. Like, it's very cool, but I wouldn't use it. I already have a beautiful Snapfire set. The Snapfire is pretty good. Mortimer, I don't like that much. This is a cool weapon, otherwise I wouldn't use this. I think the headpiece is too much. This is good. I like this because the concept of Spirit Breaker charging his foes means that he's impaling them on his unicorn horn at the end of it, and I like that. It's also kind of simple in a sexy way. Male PA, no words. Yo, female anti-mage! This is fine. It's very anime. I like how this fucking bitch gets more skins than like some heroes do. And she's a persona. This is not even the base hero. This is a side version of a normal hero that gets more sets than some of the fucking heroes in this game. Huskar is kind of nothing new, but it is a nice set. I like it. What, is this the Persona cache? What the fuck's up with the Persona? Another Persona? Is there a fucking mini pudge in here? Oh my god! No, it's just regular pudge. It's fine. It's fine. I wouldn't use it. Oh my god, it comes with an emoji! Oh my god. That's cute. Luna. I thought this was Chen. I don't like this set. It's very gold though. I do love gold. What the fuck is happening here? This is interesting. It has Rubik colors, which I don't like. It's kind of weird. When I look at this, I feel like I see other heroes. Like, I feel like I'm seeing Venomancer, and I'm seeing, Rubik, before I see Necrophos. I feel like Necro's the third thing I see. Which is meh. But I think in-game, it's probably gonna look fine. This is fucking sick. This is literally the coolest thing that I've seen so far. The Battle Fury aesthetic, even though he's Axe and he would never buy a Battle Fury, the Battle Fury aesthetic all over him looks so fucking sexy. The colors, the quality of the items, the weapon, oh my god, this is fucking good. This is actually good. I want this. This is nice. I'm not going to try and get it, but I want it. This is really nice. This is pretty nice. I like it. You know what is bothering me slightly? Do you guys remember in Indiana Jones when those bugs went under that guy's skin? The moving pieces on his little earth shaker totem is giving me that feeling. With these little things that keep going around the maze. But it is a really nice set. I like the pieces. Isn't that Mummy? Yes! Sorry, in the Mummy, yes. I was confusing them in my head. I even saw Brendan Fraser in my head when I was imagining it, and yeah, I still forgot it was the Mummy. That's my bad, y'all. I like the keys on his beard as well. Yeah, I like this set. This set's nice. I would just use a different totem because I don't like the coffin. It's cool though. I think it has a BKB design on the top. Okay. Clown Pudge is pretty peak. He has a sock puppet! Oh, and a plunger. This is a really good set. Oh my god. Oh my god. This has to be... If you're a Pudge player, I feel like you're literally having the best day of your life. Oh my fucking god. I want to drive that around, bro. Oh my god. Is this Sand King's first set above 240p quality? And it's a very rare. Thank you so much, Valve. Thank you so much, Valve. I guess I'll go back to my paper mache Sand King sets because I can't get this. This is a really nice set as well. Shit. God. Like, I don't like how the face looks that much, but it doesn't matter because you're not going to see that in game. I really like the colors. God, that is a nice set. Fuck you, Valve, man. And then we just have Lion with a gun. That's fine. Why is this ultra rare? Frog! This is not what I would consider ultra rare. Why is this ultra rare? Just for Frog. Frog, yeah!
Prowling. Yes. Everybody get set.
Frog! Oh my god, it actually turns him into the frog. Yo! Frog!
Very good. Oh yes. Do it. Look
Look at him go.
Feeling yourself.
He's beautiful. It's literally just a frog. You don't even have any other, like, spell effect.
Yes, little thing. You. To hell and
Okay. Fucking love that frog, though. It's playing the fucking clown car. Stop. Hi, Shuma. Oh boy, oh brother. Yeah, I don't understand why this is an ultra rare. But whatever, I'm not complaining. I'm also not gambling. Okay. Overall, it's fine. I hope they sell that axe later on the market because I want it. I want it, boy. Wah. I think the things I want it for, like when I look through, I actively like I would like to have the Marcy, the Spirit Breaker, the Shaker, and the Pudge. I actively really want the Axe and the Sand King and the Pudge Taunt. Okay, Polly, bye. That's it. Yeah. Goodbye, Daleks. Yeah. Okay, well that's enough Dota. Thanks for watching OG vs Enigma Galaxy with me. My friends lost. I'm so sad for them. No. I'm very excited. I came up with a plot last night for my fanfiction I wanted to write. I can't tell you about it obviously because that would spoil it, but I still need to figure out a little bit more details because I was reading some fanfics and they were like doing the whole Marvel Rivals thing really heavily, where they were like, oh yeah, we're fighting each other and we're respawning and blah blah blah. But the more I read, I was reading the in-game lore, like, because they have lore all over their gallery cards and stuff like that, and it helps you kind of string together what's going on. And the kind of game lore, it doesn't explain the killing each other over and over and over again thing, which is weird. But it does lay out a plot of like, oh, these characters are over here doing this thing, and these characters are over here doing that thing. And everyone's kind of split up. And there's not that much fighting going on, admittedly. So it's kind of weird. Like, the gameplay doesn't tie into the actual game lore very well. So I kind of want them to clarify things a bit. Or, I don't know. I guess I just need to wait more. I don't know. Everything is very kind of separated and fragmented. I'm doing my best to read things so I can look for, like, inspiration. I basically kind of know what I want to do. I want to write with the characters themselves. Like, I have a character focused plot in my head, but now I need to, like, figure out the grander scheme plot that I put my character plot into. You know what I mean? The thing that's, like, greater than them both, that impacts the way that they deal with their character thing later down the line. I don't think they thought it through. I mean, maybe not, but I will say it does seem like it's complicated enough where it feels like they thought it through, you know? Like, they thought it through enough. Uh I thought the law was the two dooms are at war and are fracturing the multiverse. Yeah, the two dooms created the time stream entanglement. But I'm saying what's confusing is that there's no real explanation of, like, what the fuck's happening with everyone fighting each other, because there's 3 different laws and they're all very confusing. So the first law is the actual game itself, right? In the actual game itself, you appear in a lobby and you fight against another team, and that's, like... you as Iron Man could fight another Iron Man, for example, right? And that's not explained anywhere. There is no explanation of 2 of the same character being in the same place at one time. And there's no explanation of why they're able to respawn over and over again. And there's no explanation of why those individual, like, missions keep occurring over and over and over again. If I had to come up with one for that last point, I would probably say, like, oh yeah, alternate realities, right? But the whole point is that the time stream entanglement is that timelines and universes are all clashing together and exploding and shit or whatever, and there's these ones that are being preserved by Galacta, and that's making it so that everyone can be here to try and, like, generate chronovium for her and to, like, try and save their universes of shit from whatever Doom's doing. So then there's the comics. They made some comics for Marvel Rivals, but someone else who read those comics said that apparently the lore presented in that clashes with what is said in the actual game, but they didn't go into detail, so I could not tell you what that was. But I read the comics, and the way the comics were presented is that it literally took the characters and brought them to, like, a situation, for example, Tokyo 2099 one, and was like, okay, so we have a group of people, a group of heroes from Marvel that agree with the Master Weaver, and a group of heroes that agree with Spider-Zero on the approach of how to fix the web of destiny and life, which is at risk due to the time stream entanglement, okay? Me writing lots of things on my whiteboard behind me right now as I go crazy. But that one was kind of, like, loose with it, where the way it was presented was sort of like, here's a situation, and this is how the heroes would split themselves up in terms of who agrees with which side. And then it involved Galacta, a fair amount of her watching and getting involved, where she would just swap out a character for another character, right? At will. And it was kind of... It was a little fantastical, where it wasn't super based in, like, what I would consider to be reality, but it was weird. Then there's the actual in-game lore, which is all written in gallery cards and stuff. And that is what I was saying earlier, where it's like, you have different characters that got involved via different means, and different people hanging out with different people. Like, Magic and Venom are fighting together somewhere, and Magic's like, we're fighting gods. And I'm like, whoa, okay. And then Venom's like, I need to go kill Null, because he's gonna do something crazy. So Magic sends him in a portal to Clintar to go fight Null. And he meets Adam Warlock there together, and they're like, yeah, let's go fuck that guy up together. You know, so they're off doing that. Meanwhile, there's a bunch of people, like the Fantastic Four, like in New York City, where there's the Eternal Night that was made because Doom made a deal with the fucking Dracula, and Dracula gave him some of his blood, so they made it an eternal night over New York because Doom wants to study vampires more so he can become immortal, I think. Blah, blah, blah. So basically, there's, like, so much stuff going on in different parts of the universe, and all of it seems to be quite linear, as in, I read these gallery card laws, right? And it's like, okay, so this thing happens in New York. He makes this deal happens. New York is now like this. And then you have Iron Man and the Mr. Fantastic working together on a time stream. I don't remember the proper name of it, but it's like a device that can untangle the time stream. But they're missing pages of the Darkhold, which is a very powerful book. So it's not able to be properly utilized, and if they use it now, there's a chance for stuff to go wrong, which would end up killing a lot of people potentially. And Iron Man is like, well, maybe we should just tank those losses. And then Mr. Fantastic's like, no, I want the least amount of casualties possible. So then they start arguing over how to do this shit, blah, 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 blah. Right? So then this plays out, and then I don't know what happens next because we're not there yet. Or maybe the next thing was like the Hellfire Gala where Ultron appears. I don't know. But like, things basically just keep happening. So I read that as the most probable canon lore if I were to write a fanfiction. Where we're not just in a lobby killing each other and variants of ourselves over and over and over again. I read it more as like, the world is, like, there is just stuff happening in the world. And the heroes are going between one thing to another to try and deal with what is progressing. How's the Doe match? It was alright. It wasn't very exciting for the first half. It was very slow. Moon Knight calling all the passwords to beat up all the vampires. Yeah. I mean, the vampire stuff's been okay, but I didn't super read up on it because I didn't put any effort into unlocking the gallery cards for the Empire of the Night event or whatever. I put a lot of effort into the Hellfire Gala. I completed my Hellfire Gala comic thing in the game. Yeah. All of the maps have a lore and like a reason why the solution could require people to split up and fight against one thing or the other. I think the Hellfire Gala had some lore like, oh, they're fighting over Cerebro because the mutants want to destroy Cerebro, and Iron Man plus others, or no, Captain America, I think, was like, no, we should not destroy Cerebro because we need Cerebro because it can protect, or like it can do all these things. And then the mutants are like, yes, but if Cerebro is alive and Ultron corrupts it, then he can control all mutants, and we don't want to lose our free will, so we have to destroy it. And Captain America's like, but it's such a good piece of tech, I won't allow it to be destroyed. And then they start fighting. I think that's the kind of thing you're fighting over in the Hellfire Gala maps. There's some lore with Ysgard where it's like Yggdrasil with Ratatoska was like combined with Asgard and became this new place and blah blah blah. How the heck would Ultron use Cerebro? He in the comic, at least, he was corrupting it, I think. Like he put some tech shit in it. I think, if I'm remembering. And there was Emma making a deal with Doom to start Ultron. There was something with Emma and Doom, yeah. I didn't read that lore yet. I'm getting through it. I finished reading all of the Season 0 gallery card lore last night, and then I was gonna read all of the vampire shit today. Maybe more. But like, that's the thing, is I don't even know if the comic, like how accurate the comics are to what's going on. It was a fun comic to read, but I need to finish reading everything that's in the actual game, because I think that is what I will take as like the prime source of information on what the fuck is going on. So much lore, yeah. Honestly, I feel a little sick in the head after the amount I was able to just recount to you guys. Marvel, my special interest of 2025. Imagine reading lore just to make your fanfic better. Dude, my fanfic's gonna be so sexy when I write. Sheesh! Thank you for the Marvel Rivals lecture. I feel so sad for people who don't give a shit about Marvel that come to my stream lately, and every stream without fail I start talking about Marvel lore. Oh. So anyway, there's these vampires of the Eternal Night in their blood because it's vampires, so they go back 100,000 years, and Doom from 2099 is beefing with Doom of 2024 because Doom of 2029 is blah 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 and blah 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 blah. So Marvel Rivals to lose? Oh, man. Oh, brother. What time is it? 9 p.m.? I did say I'd do a 1 to 2 hour stream, so I kind of do need to go. But I do need to do my dailies, so... But, that being said, then I'd have to close all my fucking Beethoven shit. Because my... Professor, will this be on the test? Yes. No, I have to close the stream, guys. I gotta go do my audio for my project for OFFKAI. By the time I go to sleep tonight, I will have completed my OFFKAI project, and then all that's left will be to just be able to make sure I can transfer it from one PC to another. And that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow on my final day before I fly out, and then I will be gone. Don't whip StreamerBot too many times. Bro, StreamerBot's whipping me! I am legitimately so fucking upset all the time working on this shit. I'm fucking done. Back to the mines with you. I hate the mines! I'm so excited to come back and just focus on myself. I'm genuinely so fucking excited to focus on myself. I am so tired of working on things for other people. I know OFFKAI is technically for me, but it's just like it's not been fun to work on, man. I had to make a very specific product for a very specific set of I have parameters in place that I had to hit. You can't do this thing. Have to do it like this. Can't do that. Gotta do it like this. I'm just like, oh my god, this fucking sucks. Alright, I'm going to I'm going to raid. We're going to raid Kieran, who's playing Trials of Mana. Yes, walking with limitation. Boo! Everyone hates that. All right, boys, get in the raid. If all is well, maybe we'll do a Marvel movie night tomorrow. If all does not go well, we will not. I will let you know tomorrow in the Discord if it does happen. If I don't post anything in the Discord, assume it's not happening. I will try to give you a 2-hour heads up. But yes, either see you tomorrow for movie night, or see you at OFFKAI, or see you next week for more streams. Yippee! Alright guys, goodbye! Thank you very much for everything, all your love, appreciate you guys. Say hi to Kieran for me. Yes, Duckling Raid, yes, whatever. Alright, thank you so much everyone for your patience through this busy period of my life. Appreciate y'all's. Have a wonderful... No, not graduation raid!